And as far as this being closed, Mr. Trudeau and Mr. Ford have locked us down, and now we're shutting them down.
End the mandates, let people choose what they want to do with their own bodies, and this all goes away.
Well, it's pretty easy. End the mandates and we'll all go back to work.
We are the people. We're here, man. We got boots on the ground. You got boots on the ground. We're here fighting for the goddamn freedom of my children.
David Menzies for Rebel News here in Windsor, Ontario. And folks, I'm right near the Ambassador Bridge. We were here 48 hours ago on Tuesday night, and I can tell you the blockade that was there then, it's still here now. That blockade is situated on the off-ramp of the Ambassador Bridge for vehicles coming from the U.S. to Canada. So nothing has been able to pass by here since around Monday. But I can tell you what's new. As of last night, this little blockade set up, this is on the on-ramp for the bridge for vehicles going from Canada to the U.S. So effectively, nobody or virtually nobody is crossing this bridge right now. The question is, how long is this going to be tolerated by the authorities? The Mayor of Windsor has stated more than $450 million worth of goods daily are not getting over the bridge. Even though the convoy is smaller than what you see in Ottawa, it's certainly doing far more economic damage. And of course, there are forces afoot that want this dismantled as soon as possible. But again, folks, I can't help but note the double standard. Just 2 years ago, you might recall the railroad blockades. That cost the Canadian economy billions and billions of dollars. But there was no sense of urgency. There was no media vilification of the protesters with that blockade. And hey, what about the cost of the economy, to the Canadian economy that is, by all these lockdowns that have proven useless and ineffective, some estimated at $1 trillion. So if the government wants to stare in the mirror and look at an economic terrorist, as some of these people have been described in the media, well, they should look upon themselves. They've done far more damage than anyone else. In any event, we're going to walk into the crowd and see what they have to say and see how this plays out. We're here for as long as it takes.
Hold the line. You know why you can hold the line? Because we live in Canada, we got freedom.
I'm with Ken. He's a Windsor resident. And Ken, you told me off camera, this bridge blockade has directly affected your company, correct?
Yes, so I work for a medium-sized company here in Windsor, about 800 employees. What we do is we use a lot of different outsourcing companies out in the States, just over in Detroit, just 45 minutes across the border. Because everything's closed, nothing can get through. Our drivers can't drive 6 hours up through Sarnia and over the Blue Water Bridge. We're having to outsource everything.
Yes.
So we have to call in couriers, that costs money, it goes up, now it takes an extra day for the stuff to come back. If this goes on much longer, I don't know how other companies who rely on, shipments, supplies in the States can carry on like this.
I have never seen anything like this. This is amazing. This is a peaceful protest. We want back our freedoms. We've never had a communist liberal in power. We've always had liberals in this country that ran the country, but we never had a communist liberal authoritarian government. Trudeau must resign. He's nothing but a criminal.
What will it take for people here to disassemble on their own accord?
And the mandates, we'll all go home.
100%.
100%. I'm not moving until you end the mandates. I'm sleeping in my car.
I'm here to support choice. Choice is very important. I shouldn't be told to get a jab in my arm because I want to go to the movies, or I want to cross the border, or I want to go see something, or my kids want to go do a sporting event.
Go see your doctor, you talk to your doctor, he will give you the best advice, not the government. It's not the government to tell me what to do.
Well, it's been a couple of weeks in Ottawa. It's only been day 4 here. There's more police presence. They've brought in some cement barricades, but we're not moving. And you can see that our momentum is building.
independent parties. We don't have an organizer or a coordinator. We're all Canadians. We have our freedoms, our rights, and our responsibility. And part of our responsibility as citizens is to demonstrate and keep our government in line.
I think Elon Musk had it right when he said the fringe minority in Canada is actually the government.
I'm wearing this shirt in support of the truckers, but I'm wearing this so that someday my grandson can wear this when I'm dead and gone and say, my grandpa fought for my freedom, and that's why I'm here. And as far as this being closed, Mr. Trudeau and Mr. Ford have locked us down, and now we're shutting them down. We're shutting this country down. And that's why I'm here.
So the blockade of the Ambassador Bridge is a small proportion of our economy that's been stunted. Very, very small. It's been started 2 years ago. I know a lot of folks who have been out of work for a lot longer than since this bridge has been closed. So this is just a little bit, maybe a lockdown for you, Trudeau. We're shutting down your economy. How do you like it? You started it, man.
What brings me out here is the future. If I have kids, my grandchildren, I don't want them living under communism.
The science is not behind him. All he does is call us racist, misogynistic extremists. That's all they have.
The mayor is nothing but a coward. He was telling us, oh, we're violent, we're intimidating children. That's not true. We are nothing but peaceful, law-abiding citizens who deserve freedom. And he has said that he's going to bring in reinforcements to shut it down. We're not going anywhere. So let the coward bring the army, and we're law-abiding citizens.
We are the people. We're here, man. We got boots on the ground. You got boots on the ground. We're here fighting for the goddamn freedom of my children, your children, and everyone goddamn around here. And where's that coward Trudeau? Hiding somewhere, like a bird.
A phenomenon we're seeing in Canada, isn't it? All these trucker blockades in the quest for freedom. The latest one being right here in Windsor, Ontario, near the Ambassador Bridge. Well, folks, if you want to get the other side of the story, please help us fund our missions to all the cities in Canada where these protests are taking place. If you're able to, please go to convoyreports.com. That's convoyreports.com. And kindly make a donation so that we can pay our expenses. Thank you.